Hello and welcome. In this video I'm gonna show you how I craft my hunter based Stygian vises that I use on some of my builds. So these kind of belts that I show you on the screen right now are most of the time very expensive because simply it is how the trade works in this game. So people who knows craft simply abuses the market and basically scams the rest of the player base. So if you don't want to get scammed, you better learn how to craft your own belt. This is actually very easy. I'm gonna explain how I do this every league. Obviously it is not cheap, you need some investment, but it will be cheaper compared to buying it from someone else. And even you can use this method to make profit, and it works all the time almost, unless the league is dead or something like that. This is how I craft my belts since they added this in 3.9, the influence items, the new influence items, I mean hunter, redeemer, those kind of stuff. If you can figure something like this on maybe some other pieces, you can also do that for profit, but this is about hunter belts. So first of all, what you can get on hunter belts and why they are expensive. So almost all melee builds want this mode, life percentage. You can obviously get this on any other build also, but most of the time melee builds prefer this because they don't have much to put on their belt, so they just go for more life. So this is a bad mode. We are gonna block this and I'm gonna explain you how. This is not the best, but some people use this actually, and this also worth some money. Yeah. So if you get this, you will probably sell this for profit. And finally, chaos damage. So there are lots of chaos builds in this game. Toxic Rain, Caustic Arrow, Essence Drain, Contagion, those kind of builds. And maybe, I'm not sure, Bane, maybe, I'm not sure. But most of the time, Toxic Rain builds buy this kind of belt. So you will, let's see. So 4 mods total. This is obviously useless, but we are gonna block this. I'm gonna show you. So that means 3 other modes remaining: life, chaos damage, and flash charge when you deal a crit strike. So this crit strike flash mode has actually lower weighting, as you can see, 250 compared to life 500 and chaos damage 500. So you won't get this most of the time, but if you do, just sell the belt because people buy this. So you will cover all your expenses and you won't lose any money. That's what happens. Yeah. So if you want life or maybe chaos damage, or maybe you get the other one again, simply sell the belt again for profit. It is a profit all the time. You won't lose any money. So here's how to do that. So first of all, you want to buy a decent belt and you want 2 open prefixes on that belt. So we will just block every prefix and some bad suffixes, so you want to minimize your search results. So you will obviously want to put a life or energy shield depending on your build. So you are gonna type that here under count. Alright, count 1, life or energy shield, whatever you want. If you put obviously tier 1s, they will be a lot more expensive. So I always go for tier 2 for more results. So after that, first let's talk about this. I actually wanted to write those here, but mix the 2 categories. So after that, you want to put count 3. So you will put all the suffixes here you want. You want every suffix to be on that item. You don't want anything crafted on it from the bench. So you will just type all the resistances. Strength is also very good, and flask stuff. So flask charge gained, this is tier 1, that's why I typed it in, at least 21, it can go up to 30. So these are all the good modes. So put count 3 here. You can even increase or reduce these resistances depending on your budget. So these are the decent ones, obviously. And finally, you want to put another category and press not. So we will block all of these, so you will get a perfect result that you can use to craft. So you want to block everything that are bad, mana, armor, flask, mana, flask life, all the bad modes, prefix and suffix. This is actually a good mode, but you want to block this, otherwise this method won't work. If you are playing an elemental build, you will craft this on your bench anyways. you can craft this on the bench up to 32%, which is more than enough. Yeah. So after you do all of this, I'm gonna just show it a little slower again if you want to pause the video. So just slowly showing one more time. And finally, you want to type, I forgot this, item level at least 84, because, let's see, increase maximum life, tier 1 is at 84. So that's why you want to type at least 84 and make sure you block all the influences. We don't want anything influenced. And also not corrupted. So after that, just search. So there are lots of results because some results also have both life and inner shield. Because I typed as like this right now. So if you, let's say if you are playing a life build, you can actually block this like this. That actually this is what you want to do. Get the perfect results. Alright, we only got 23 results, so right now it is highest league and it is more than a mount since the league started, so league is a little dead right now. So maybe you can get more results at an earlier time of a league. So let's see, strength, life, everything we typed in. So if you want better results, just change. Let's see, maybe you don't want any flash, so you just block these, blah blah blah. You got the idea. So just pick something here that you want. Alright, these are all good belts, as you can see. Life, resist, flash charge, everything just be typed in. So just figure it out on your own if what you want. This is actually a very good belt, by the way. Let's look at this. So once you get the belt, so you want 2 open prefixes. If you did everything correctly like I did, maybe I missed something, I'm not sure, but you should get results with 3 suffixes all the time. You can see that all these items have 3 suffixes. And a life, or maybe inner shield if you type that as a prefix, and 2 open prefixes. It can be a crafted prefix, it doesn't matter, we are gonna change it later. So the item will have 4 modes only, 1 prefix and 3 suffix. That's what you want. So the idea is, let's see, where is it? Craft bench, yeah. So you want to put, after you get the belt, you want to put this. The tier doesn't matter. Chance for flash, you use not confirm charges. So this is something that you veil from June. So if it is a new league, you maybe want to find this first by doing betrayal encounters. So you want to put that. Also, I can show you in game. Yeah, I forgot that my game is open. Belt, flask. This one. You can use the cheap one, obviously, 3 glass blowers. So once you put that on your belt, that means only 1 prefix is open. We put that because, as I said earlier, the same mode also exists on a hunter belt. So once we put that from the bench, you can no longer get this once you use that hunter exile orb. So that's why you want 2 open prefixes to block this bad mode. Because if you don't get a belt like this and use hunter exile orb and you get maybe this, that belt is probably going to the trash bin. Or maybe you can just sell it because it has a good base, hunter base. But you will probably lose some money. So that's a bad idea, yeah. So that's why you want 2 open prefixes. So you won't get this at all. So you will get one of these 3, life, plus charge when you deal a crit, or cast damage. So if you get what you want, then it's good, obviously. Then simply change that craft and put something else here, whatever you want. If you are playing an elemental build, attack build, go for this, obviously, 32% elemental damage with attacks. If you are playing any other kind of build and you want some damage, simply put this, global damage. Or maybe, I'm not sure if there's anything good for your build, maybe this flask effect. So just finish the craft and your belt is ready. So yeah. So the tricky part is, sometimes you don't find any decent belts. As you can see, the price is going up real fast. Most of the time you can buy stuff like this for 2 exiles, maybe 3 at most. But as I said earlier, this is more than a month, maybe 5 or 6 weeks right now into the highest league. So league is pretty much dead right now. Most people just stopped playing. So if you try to do this kind of craft in early league, maybe week 2, maybe week 3, something like that, there are more results obviously. Or if you are really looking for a lower budget belt, but don't forget that you are gonna use a hunter exile anyway, so that worth something, yeah. So you can just type not 84. You can say like maybe you don't want life, yeah. Maybe you want a cast damage. So 80 is enough. But obviously if you get this and you don't want that, this is a really good money. So if you don't want 84, you can just type 80 maybe for this cast damage. So let's see if the search results will be any different. 80, it was 22 results, let's see. Yeah, only 3 results more, but maybe it will be more at a league start. So yeah, 84 is definitely the best. So this is how you craft your belt for cheaper, so you don't buy those from other player. This works all the time because we are blocking this mod. And as I said earlier, to finalize things, even if you get this one, this is probably the worst mod, but people actually buy this. So, and again, this has a lower chance to get compared to this, as you can see. And that finalizes this video. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I do lots of build guides, yeah, and I will see you later.